Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl Amber Patience here to have my morning coffee with you. Double checking my mic real quick. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl Amber Patience here to have my morning coffee with you. It is 5:43 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'm here to have my coffee with you. I'm not sure if my stream will actually be an hour today. I do have some things that I have to go do, but we'll see. I'm still waiting on a response from my mom. So, yeah. T Bear, thank you for being here. Thank you for the repost. I'm grateful for you. G, thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes. I am streaming currently on 6 platforms. I am on TikTok on my phone, and on my web camera, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. So I appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and get my kettle started. Jerry Scala on Instagram said, "Good morning, baby." Good morning to you, but my name is not Baby, it is Amber. I appreciate the love in the audience. T Bear 876 gave up, gifted 31 roses, this huge bouquet of roses to start off my morning. I've only been on live for like a minute and 18 seconds, so thank you so much for that. Very, very grateful. There's jellyfish floating on my screen. I gotta like figure out how to like share that. I'll figure that out. T-Bear sent a glowing jellyfish. Oh my goodness, T-Bear, thank you so much. That was so pretty. Joe Julian said you look wonderful and very pretty. Thank you for that. I am grateful for you. That jellyfish is so cool. That was my first jellyfish on TikTok. For those of you who don't know, I am streaming on 6 platforms. So I have my phone on TikTok over here, and then on my webcam, I have my YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitch, and my Kick. If you have, all right, someone's spoiling me again. T-Bear is sending me a tropical sunset. I needed one of those. Thank you so much. That was my first tropical sunset. I get ones in Hawaii. But thank you so much, T-Bear. Thank you so much. You are so amazing. You're so wonderful. Get to just wake up in the morning and bless somebody. And we're at 1.1 thousand likes on TikTok. You are spoiling me because I was like, I don't know if I can get on live. I got a Galaxy before, but it's been so long. T-Bear, you're gonna make me cry. I literally was like, I'm not gonna get online this morning. I've been having, hold on. T-Bear sent a money gun on TikTok. Thank you so much, T-Bear. That means so much to me. Thank you, Anna Corgi. Oh, you're spoiling me this morning. By the way, T-Bear, what you just did, that's the most I've ever made on TikTok. So I'm at $7.25. I've never made that much. I think $5 is my max. And you just did it single-handedly. Thank you so much. You're so amazing. T-Bear sent 3 finger hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. T-Bear sent a donut on TikTok. Aku Sirwa M4X on YouTube said, "Can you stick your tongue out?" That's a weird question and a weird request. The answer is, of course I can, but no thank you. David Nick said, "Good morning, gorgeous." Good morning to you. I'm going to get my coffee started. T-Bear, you're so amazing. Sent hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. David Nick, thank you for that. Good morning to you as well. T-Bear, please keep spoiling me. I'm just going to put my kettle on. I'm still here. I get frustrated sometimes because my family is so big, but everyone has their own stuff going on. But when something happens, I kind of always feel like the responsibility falls on me, like even when like it kind of like directs to me. And I always felt like I'm not a martyr because I'm not, but like people are like, "Oh my gosh, Amber, you're such a good person," and I'm like, I wouldn't have to be a good person if I felt like, everybody else was taken care of. So I'm saying that to say, it is a blessing to have the opportunity to help other people. It is also a blessing when your family around you usually takes care of everything and then you just happen to be there. That's kind of what relationships are. It is daunting for people to systematically not be present for themselves, and then expect other people to pick up the pieces. That being said, I always look at that as like very much what it is. If someone is systematically not taking care of themselves and then they're looking to you for help, that's not a you thing, that's a them thing, right? And vice versa. I'm always taking care of me. No one has to ask me if my bills are paid or if my kids are fed or any of those things, right? And then I do ask for something, which is very rare, then I probably need it because I don't ask you for anything. So I try to be like a good mom, a good wife, a good sister. Um, and then there's like very rare moments I'm like, can you please come watch the kids, or can you please come check on the house, or can you please, you know? And then people are like, oh my gosh. I'm like, when do I ask you for anything? And vice versa. I have to remember. Like, if I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go do this. And it's like, yeah, but they usually take care of everything. You can go get up and go help. Let's see. Lil Freak 77 on Instagram said, good morning to you. Yes, so correct. And they also said, yes, so correct. Yes, that's how I feel about my family, my loved ones. So if somebody like never asked me for anything, yeah, I got you. Like, what do you need, right? But if someone's always asking for something, like, you systematically put yourself in L's waiting for other people to take care of you. No, thank you. That sounds disrespectful to me. I just put oil on my hair, on my scalp, and now it's like running down my neck. I'm like looking at the glow of the light. Let's see. Oh, I'm putting water in this. Machala Onyanaka said, you are so beautiful. Thank you so much. Scott Center Rose, thank you, Scott. T-Bear, I'm still in awe of all the gifts that you just gave. So thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna get water for this. Some people are like annoyed by how easily I'm impressed, but like people have money, like coins, gifts, etc., even time, and when you take that time or energy or something on me, I'm just like in awe. Like I was like, oh, my hair's not done. Oh, I don't feel really good. Like I've literally been like having like a female moment, right, or monthly, whatever, and I'm like, I feel like I'm drowning, right? I'm like, no, get up, wash up, brush your teeth, put on clothes, do your hair, get online. I don't need to drink 32 ounces of orange juice, but we are going to. I have cold water, like in the refrigerator, but I drink room temperature water. And I have water bottles by my door, but my front door. So I'll grab one on the way out. Leslie Charles said, hi, love your videos. Hi to you. Thank you. So pretty. Hi, hi. Hello. Machala on Dinga wants to bring me up, please. I don't bring anybody on my live as of yet. If you are interested in being interviewed or co-hosting with me, feel free to DM me a proposal and just tell me what that looks like. I want to talk about this. I think I would be a good partner for whatever reason, you know, to share that journey. You want to help sponsor, you want to get paid, whatever that means. She D said, rise and shine, pretty foot. Rise and shine, pretty foot. I don't think I've heard anyone use the term pretty foot. Scott, so what cup are you using today for coffee? I haven't decided, Scott. What coffee cup should I use? Machala said, bring me up. Shabar said, good morning. How's your human experience treating you? It's kind of beating me up a little bit. Can I share with you something? Since it's just, you know, the 9 of us on TikTok, the one person on Instagram, and the 3 people. Where y'all at? Let me see. I'm streaming on 3 people on YouTube. I was having pain in my lower abdomen, extremely intense, and it can get more specific and graphic, but I won't do that to you. I'm having technical issues. I will explain in just a moment. It didn't do it at all to me yesterday. Mike is extra muse. So why is my camera? There we go. Back to what I was saying. Um, in the morning, I'm getting old, y'all. Like I keep hearing like my little, like I need to stretch. Oh my gosh, did you hear that? I don't know how well the audio is, and I'm always soft spoken, and I'm trying really hard when I'm speaking to remember. Um, but I was having pain, and I was like wincing and getting frustrated and trying to get through it. But then I was like, I am a spiritual being having a human experience. I can keep focusing on the pain, or I can focus where there's not pain. Sorry for my eyesight. I'm on my webcam and my phone. So I was like, you know where there's not pain? There's no pain in my shoulder. Let's live up there for a little bit. There's no pain in my jaw. There's no pain in my head. There's no pain in my ear. And I kind of like my spiritual self, right? This entity, this temple God gave us, is I'm cramping. I'm having lower abdomen pain, lower back pain, right? Upper leg pain. Like I'm like getting tormented. And then I was like, oh, I have free will and choice to focus. Like people go through pain all the time. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna live up here for a second. I'm gonna live in my fingertips. I'm gonna live in my toes, right? I'm gonna live somewhere where there's no pain. And I was able to get through that temporary moment. I hope that helps someone. Shamar, thank you for reading my bio. It says I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. Because I am, and you are. Brandon Parker said good morning to you. Mofat said hi, Amber, hello to you. She D said orange juice looks good. Thank you. The AI summary on my TikTok says having morning coffee and sharing her thoughts on family dynamics. True. Let's see. Scott, you didn't answer. What cup should I be using? Where's my French press? Shamar said, what state are you in? I am in Washington State in the greater Tacoma area. I am a realtor. If you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell real estate, feel free to reach out to me. Again, my eyes are big. So my laptop is down here, so I'm looking at comments. My phone is here on TikTok, and then my webcam is here. So it looks like I'm looking everywhere, but I'm here. Okay. Coffee. Is this new coffee? This is new coffee. Put that coffee away. Cafe Bustelo, backup Cafe Bustelo. Okay. I do usually about 3 heaping tablespoons of coffee. I think we're upping it to 4 because I want to. Because of free will. Shamar, what about you? Shamar A. What state are you in? Let's see. I have several YouTube comments. Feel free to chat on Facebook. People are saying on my Facebook that the chat is off, so I have to still figure that out, but I guess some people get through. I can feel it boiling. I do not want to wait for the whistle. Sometimes even someone named Patience is impatient. My mom used to sing the song, Who Named Me Patience. There's a longer part to it, but the verses. I'm gonna sing the wrong part. In her waiting, the lessons you learn. Patience must have her perfect turn. So, it's a longer song, but it's been a long time coming, but a change is gonna come. I've been waiting through the evening. Tell me when will I see the sun? So we're gonna wait for that to sit for a little bit. I'm gonna keep drinking my orange juice. Juan Roman Iquame 6707 said, "Who do you think you are being that pretty?" My name is Amber Bate. Amber Patience Bate. Just a child of God. Corey sent a rose on TikTok. Thank you so much. For those of you who don't know, especially on TikTok because I don't have a banner, I'm currently streaming on 6 platforms. I'm on my phone on TikTok, and then on my webcam, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. So if I can consistently get 100 views on my lives on all my platforms combined, right? So like 20 each, a little less than 20 each. I can probably get brand deals, and then they'll be on my little thing, or I can wear their stuff, or I can put another banner up. So I appreciate your presence. And I'm in disbelief because I actually made $13.95 in 16 minutes because T-Bear spoiled me so amazingly. And people would go, $13? You impressed by $13? They didn't have to give that to me. And if everybody did a little bit and it added up to $13, I would still be impressed. But one person single-handedly coming in here and just going, just because. And T-Bear is here supporting often, but that was just a blessing. Kush Kid Big on TikTok said, "Is that a glass straw?" Yeah, it's a glass jar, glass straw, wood, but then there is a plastic stopper on the bottom so the glass doesn't break. Like it's like a little thingy that I take off and wash. And then there is plastic on the lining of the straw, again for that. And then technically the inside of the wood is plastic. I try to eliminate plastic, but it's everywhere. If you have any products that you recommend for me, please feel free to DM me. Kishfoot said, Kush Kid Big said, "Please don't use those. It's dangerous." Why? Walter 530892 on Instagram said, "Good morning. Good morning to you." Alright, off to the coffee. Midnight, I just finished it. Midnight on TikTok said, "Let me get some." I just finished it. You were too late. Isaac Carter said, "I'm thirsty too." It's important to be hydrated, so try to make sure to go get hydrated. Pushing down my French press without burning myself. Kush Kid Big said, "The glass could chip and get lodged in your throat. So many bad cases of it." Yes, I have heard of those. That's why I make sure to inspect it, and I don't let my kids use it. Midnight said, "You're mean to me." That is a blurred comment, so other people on TikTok can't read it, but I just say everything out loud because we're at a dinner party. Breakfast party? Brunch party? Anyway, this live that I have every morning is basically having coffee with my friend, and that's you. So if you decide to hang out with me and grab some coffee or drink some water, cool beans. If you're a troll that just likes to stare at me or critique, probably won't last long. I like blocking people. I think my social media is so positive overall because I just block people all the time. Make sure my view is good. Double checking something real quick. Okay. Try to make sure they stay in frame and I'm aesthetically pleasing to my community. But yeah, I washed my hair and then I didn't detangle it, and then I washed my hair again and then I detangled. Sorry, TikTok having technical issues over here on my stream. Give me a moment. It just keeps cutting out. It didn't do it at all yesterday. So I don't know. No. Anywho, so we're back. Midnight said, but wait, if some here just like to see you. Exactly. So you can just show up every morning and I'll be here. It's consistency. So people will like see my videos and go, oh, I know that lady. She's the one that rambles while she drinks her coffee. Right? Some people will go, oh, I need a realtor, blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, Amber, I had a question about social media. Do you all use sugar cubes? I do. My husband has like all these things up here for like display, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds silly. I will use them, and then I will fill them back up. They can be both aesthetically pleasing and useful. I do adhere to most of what he tells me to do, but I'm like, that sounds like he filled this up with coffee beans. I have not used these coffee beans. I'm assuming that by the time I want to use them, they will be stale, but I will leave his coffee beans on. And then there's like chia seeds in here, even though I've dug in these chia seeds because we like ran out in my other bag. But the sugar cubes, I'm like, they're right there. I'm going to use them. Midnight said, but all right, read that already. Cool, cool, cool. Let me double check over here. Nyasi, my apologies, 808, Hawaii area code. Send me your WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is on my social media. I answer all my DMs because I'm a realtor. So, they said, you look good, babe. Thank you. I am grown. I don't really go by babe. Kumar 4903 said, hi, good afternoon. Hello to you. People wonder why I tolerate so many things. It's because I don't like to assume. So if someone's like, oh, can I give you a call? And I'm like, I have a husband. It's like, oh, I wanted to ask you a question about social media. I wanted to ask you a question about family. I wanted to ask you a question about real estate. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not one of those people, so I don't try to assume. So if someone's like, you're so sexy, I'd like to take you out on a date. Are you single? I'm going to answer you. Thank you for the compliment. Sexy really isn't a compliment. No, I'm not single. I'm married. Ty Dunn said, hi. No. I swear I saw you said something. Hold on. I think I scrolled too much. Oh, hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola. Muy bien. ¿Y tú? Así, but try to be positive. Baby TP said, good morning, sis. Good morning to you. Sidi on TikTok said, we. What does that mean? What does that mean? J Weeks 8311 from Instagram said, good morning from Detroit. Good morning from the greater Tacoma area. So yeah, I'm streaming on 6 platforms. I hit $14.34. I don't know how it keeps going up. It must be just registering the gifts because I don't think I got any other gifts. If I did, I apologize for not saying anything. Let me scroll up real quick. Oh, Corey sent 5 roses. I did miss that. Thank you, Corey. Oh my gosh, did you hear that crack? I think I'm stressed. I'm like dehydrated and stressed. I literally stretched yesterday morning. Alright, I guess I had to stretch before my live. Dokali, thank you for the rose on TikTok. Ty Dunn said, can I get $1 for every message you receive like that? What do you mean? Can I get $1 for every message you receive like that? I'd have no dollars. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, people like trying to empty your cup. earlier I was talking about family and like how I feel like I'm showing up for my family, but like they should be showing up for themselves. But the truth is that that's not a true statement. I don't really show up for the family that doesn't show up for themselves, because I'm like, you're being disrespectful. But I do show up for the family that is like, oh, we're at this very last, moment. We've tried everything. Can you help? I'm like, yeah, I'll help. Easy Tech Joe on Instagram said, your natural beauty is outstanding. Respectfully, 100. I appreciate the respect and the compliment. Very, very grateful. I'm trying to figure out, I need to make the cameras go together because I'm like, blah, 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 webcam. And I'm like, oh, sorry, TikTok. Oh, coffee. I need to get my day started. Let's see. I'm gonna try to make some lemon pepper wings today. I'm supposed to make some more butter chicken. I'm gonna attempt making roti skin. Not that I need any more bread in my life, but my mom went to New York. So last Sunday, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that, she brought me roti skins, like a whole wrap, like several of them. So I ate roti every day for like a week. And I was like, my grandma taught me how to make roti. It just, and I made like a rendition of roti, but it did not come out well. But I know all of my stuff is always repetition. Ty Dunn said, yep, I stopped doing it. I've stopped pouring my empty cup into people's cups that got holes and chips in it, because people will not pour into me at all. So I stopped doing it. It's something I had to realize. It's one of the reasons I lost myself, is because I kept pouring into everybody, but I forgot a very important cup to pour into is myself. So I had to get back to prayer, and I had to get back to meditation, and I had to get back to self-love. A lot of my journey here personally was I wasn't loving myself. So I was like depressed and like not getting out of bed. And I was like, get up, shower, take a picture of yourself, change your outfit, whatever, take a picture. And then that self-love, right? The power of the selfie started growing my page. I'd, have funny videos or whatever. So now I have over 100,000 people who have chose to click follow and support. So this little hour when people are like, oh, there's no one on, or there's not a lot of people on, I'm like, this is a lot of people, right? So I have 6 people on TikTok. I have 4 people on Instagram. I have 3 people on YouTube right now, right? All my intention is to show up and have coffee with a friend. So if there's one person on, that's who I'm having coffee with. If there's 1,000 of you on, cool beans. It gives me options and opportunity to like put a banner somewhere that someone helps pay for it. But I just made $15.54 on TikTok alone. Later I'll find out how much I made on Facebook, but I really just want to get on here and go, hey, some people use my pictures and they try to scam people. Don't be that person, and share some encouragement. But Ty Dunn was talking about how they like stopped pouring into other people because they're like chipped and have holes in them. And that's true. It's like I'm pouring into people who are broken. I'm pouring into people that have zero interest and pouring back into me. The only thing that I realize is that God's love pours back into me, and I can pour back into me. So what fuels me? What gives me drive? And I love being social. So I'm social on social media. I love encouraging people, so that's what I do. I do love helping people, but then I go, okay, why am I helping? I'm helping because they usually handle their own stuff, and this makes me feel good, and this will help them, right? And can I imagine myself being in that position, or my kids being in that position, my mom being in that position? No. So then, you make sacrifices for relationships. And that kind of goes all the way back to our conversation a couple days ago about boundaries. Boundaries are the distance I can love you and me at the same time. So I'm going to sacrifice some of me to meet you, but I'm going to hold up a wall a little bit to protect myself. And that's how I live my life. Easy Tech Joe said, yeah, I pour into my own cup first. Everyone else gets the run over spills. I have to take care of the house first. Yeah, I didn't know that. So I let my cup was like non-existent. Like I had crumbled into dust, right? And out of the ashes comes the phoenix, right? So I realized I'm in an airplane and they're like, oh, put the mask on yourself and then your kids. And I'm like, of course I'm gonna put the mask on my kids. And then I was like, oh, the reason you do that is because as you're trying to struggle to put the mask on the child, maybe you pass out. So put the mask on you, make sure it's secure. If your kid passes out, you are now awake and alert to be able to put the mask on the kid to be able to be of assistance. But if I keep draining myself, if I don't take care of myself, then who's going to be here for the people I care about? Who's going to be here for me? So, Josiah um, Amwansa, Amwanasa, Amwansa. I always want to add letters when there's no letters. Said hi. Hi to you from Instagram, or on Instagram. Lumbier said you were so cute. Babies and puppies are cute, so I will accept that. Imbram Dabo said hi. Hi to you. Jet said, what happened on your chest? Nothing. It's really funny because I like put a bunch of oil in my hair. So I was starting the live and I was like, what is that? So then when they said that, I was like, oh, did oil run down my chest? But no. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Change the camera angle. Change the mic. And we're back. I think I'm actually allowed to, and I'm gonna figure this out maybe this weekend. I could do like commercial breaks. So I'll like play one of my videos or something. Like I can do like media assets or whatever. So I'm gonna figure out, it's like present or invite people. So if I present, it should be like a commercial. So I'm like, this commercial break. Maybe I'll make funny commercials for you all. Saudi Engineering on TikTok said hi. Hi to you. Saudi Engineering said good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Easy Tech Joe. Sorry, I have something in my eye. Said, yeah, same. I learned that early from my dad being a pastor, seeing pastors behind the scenes getting sick, abandon their families for other people, putting their houses last after others. I learned that early. I was speaking to a pastor's son who's now a pastor, and he's older than me. He was my youth pastor from my youth and started his own church. But he was talking about how his dad, like, he was talking kind of about the end of his father's life. And I was like, that's so sad because he was such a great man and he was always giving, but I didn't think, and a lot of people don't think about like what did his house look like. He had 10 children, you know, trying to make sure everybody's taken care of. But the truth is that I'm glad I learned it now. I just wish I would have learned it a little earlier. But yeah, you got to make sure you're taken care of, not selfishly, not, you know, like I'm taken care of, and then like Ty Dunn said earlier, that overflow, I think it was Ty Dunn, goes to everyone else. But if I keep pouring into me, then it just continues pushing out, right? But you still do check-ins, like, hey, you good, you good, you good? Like I talk to my kids, what do you need? Are you feeling seen, validated, and heard? Even me doing my live right now, it's 6:17 in the morning. I'm making like, I want to do this before they wake up. I want to do this, but like even if I start like late, I go check on them first and go, hey, good morning, how are you doing? What's going on? Larry Arola on TikTok said, hola, BB. Hola to you. BB usually means baby, and I don't go by baby. I go by Amber. Virgil Best 25 said, good morning, Amber. Good morning to you. On TikTok, Kevy Kev sent a slow motion. Did I miss the slow motion, Kevy Kev? I'm so sorry. Thank you. Selby said, why was my comment ignored? Let me scroll up and see why. Saudi Engineering said, good afternoon to you. Sometimes when I'm yapping or having technical issues, I forget. Let's see. Oh, I said that already. You said it twice. Yeah. I'm like blocking people with no regard anymore. Like if I feel like it's annoying, people go, Scott, I don't see your message. That's why it was ignored. My apologies. Don't see it. I don't see anything. Big Stew 32 on Instagram said good morning to you. Comments. Nope, go back to comments. We're good over there. Cool beats. Scott is around. We're using the Scooby-Doo cup. The Blessed Barber said, what are you using to stream on all platforms? I'm not streaming on all platforms, I'm trying. But I have my phone up for TikTok because the stream doesn't support the other ones, but I am on StreamYard, StreamYard.com. StreamYard, I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Kick, Twitch, and Instagram. Selby NG Wex Nagwex said, guess it disappears. It's morning that side. It's noon this side in South Africa. Well, good afternoon to you. It is currently 6:19 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here in Washington State, where I am a realtor. If you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell real estate, feel free to reach out to me. My eyes are split. I'm trying. My webcam is here. My phone is there on TikTok, and then my comments are up here. The Blessed Barber said, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I think so too. There's other like free platforms. For me to stream on 3 sites on StreamYard, it was $25 a month. I think there's like a trial. I'll send you the referral code here on the screen. Feel free to DM me if you have any questions. I love helping people. I try not to gatekeep, especially as I'm learning and growing. And then I upgraded, I think it's like $45 or something a month. But like, for example, on TikTok just now, even though it has nothing to do with StreamYard, I made $15.58 because T-Bear decided to bless me abundantly, as well as others trickling things in. So it's worth it for me. I also make money on Facebook. So when I post my little dancey dance videos or my transition videos or my, these are my like, look, my hair's not done. And then I come back and I'm like, look, my hair's done. Or I'm in a different outfit. I get paid on Facebook for that. And then if I post selfies, most of the time, like 98% of the time I get $0. But then every now and then I'll be like, oh, you made $5, you made $15. Big Boy 271732 said, good morning, hi, what's up? God's love is up, how are you? Let's see, Shelby Newick said, it's 15:20 this side. That's great. You multi-streaming. Yes, I try. DY Joe GY6C4 sent a bunch of emojis. I'm going to mute you. One, you don't follow me. Yeah. If it was like vulgar, then I would have like blocked them. I just keep like, I literally on the first of the month I was like, I'm blocking everyone from my algorithm, and I'm like, no, they can stay blocked. And then I started dwindling down, especially on my Instagram. There's like 77.3 thousand followers. And now I'm down to like flat 77. And I'm like, ugh. But it's okay. Because it's not about the numbers. It's about, you know, the connection and the socialness of it. So let's see. Scrolling. Music Man 1980 on TikTok said hello to you. Hello. I said I wasn't going to stay on long, but here we are, a couple minutes in. Let's see, we're at 39 minutes in. I'm on live. I was waiting for direction from you. I know you have my location. There we go. That was my mommy. Okay. Oh my gosh. So I got this like herbal growth hair stuff, and I'm like it was at the end of it, and then I added more oil, but it didn't really sink well because you could like, I don't know, you can like get my own oil. let's see. Waiting for my mom's response. Still here with you all. And my kids are waking up. That's me, making sure you all have your stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Bad sure enough on TikTok said grand rising to you. I am so grateful for the opportunity to hang out with you all every morning. I am so blessed to be a part of your choice. I am grateful for the audience. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Please send me any messages or DMs or tag me in anything if you need me. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. I'm gonna get off on the stream for everybody else, and then TikTok will say bye to you. We're gonna end stream.